So we're now upstairs now, which gives you a really good idea of the airtightness done around the ceilings. So again, you can see our isoperm membrane all the way across the slope ceilings and the flat ceilings here. 2x2 used for service void for all your electrics, so that means there's no puncturing of your airtightness membrane. Comes down the wall, and again you can see this is our plasterboard tape, and then they'll plaster up to this point, plasterboard down to that point, and that's it all sealed up nicely. We seal up all the conduits, and you can see here they come up through, and then when they burst through at this point we tape around them all nicely so there's no leaks. And again, taping around the corner of the wall. This is the Juliet balcony door then, you can see, so similar detail to downstairs, all sealed at the bottom. So this basically joins your subfloor or your precast floor to the sill, and the sill to the door, and then the door to the wall, and so on, all the way. Continuous envelope, all sealed up. More heat recovery sealed into the bathroom. Similar detail downstairs, windows, wall, any penetrations, bare blockwork sealed up. Back into here, so this is a bathroom, and again is your roof light. So we also have a thermal detail here where we wrap the roof light all with insulation. So again, we've taped to that with our membrane all the way around, sealed it all in nice and tight, and then that gives you an idea of the service void there. Again, scratched this wall before we started out, so it's all sealed up because the blockwork will leak. This is our heat recovery duct coming from upstairs to downstairs and passes through the ground floor into the ceiling, and then up and through here where it passes roof. And you can see again taped to stop any leaking in behind there, and taped here again. And that's the other one, same detail there. And same thing again, really, just taping up everywhere you see, stop any leaking. And the other side is the bathroom here, another bathroom, and all sealed up all around there, all the junctions, all the awkward bits, all the penetrations, all sealed. So if I can get so yes, this is a good example then. So this is the slab wrap detail we mentioned. You can see it's coming upstairs, coming from downstairs, coming up and wrapped around, and then it's built back in, and then this will be taped over as well. So that basically seals the heat recovery of come down and round. Attic hatch then would be on the final details where you'd see is, so basically it's traditionally you just have a rectangular opening for your attic hatch. We have our own airtight attic hatch that we use in the EcoHome store, which fits into this space with a wee bit of space left around the perimeter, which we then fit with insulation, and our membrane gets turned up and you seal all the way around it, and then you put the door in and you seal around that as well. And then the trapdoor itself is airtight, so with the ladder. So that's a massive point of leaking in your house, so we seal all that up. And again, you can see slab wrap coming up, sealing to the wall. So if you can imagine, basically we've started at the subfloor downstairs. When it gets concreted sealed, we vire fluid in the floor joint, and then it brings it upstairs. We slab wrap the first floor, come up to here, seal all around here, and seal all around the ceiling, and then the ceiling membrane. And then when you plaster all the bare walls, that's linking your subfloor right through to your first floor ceiling with no air leaking. Okay, so that's just a wee quick insight to what's involved in some of your airtight detailing, thermal detailing for a low energy sort of passive house. And the idea being you put all the effort into this sort of type of construction and you get your money back, being you've extremely low heating costs and very comfortable, healthy house. Okay, thanks very much.